Well, good afternoon, and welcome to this memorable day in the history of Capital University. I'm Dave Kaufman, those I haven't met, and it's been an honor to serve as president of this special institution for the last 5 years. Today we gather as the CAP fam. We have students, and this both in person and online. We have students, faculty, staff, alumni. Our board of trustees is here. We've got some special partners from the industry and the local community. And we all gather to introduce the 18th president of Capital University. So thank you both here and online for joining us today. You know, my heart is filled with gratitude as I reflect on my time here at Capital. I am so grateful for how the entire Capital community embraced me and made me feel comfortable as really a non-traditional president. Together, we successfully achieved our mission, and we delivered a superior student experience that's the hallmark of a Capital University education. This has been an adventure. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. And it's an adventure I'll always cherish. I've watched students leave here truly transformed into the best version of themselves. And we do it through a unique way. It's a blending of the academic challenge, their personal growth, and the social engagement. And it's a student experience that only Capital can deliver. Our graduates are empowered to make an impact in their chosen field of study, but also a lasting difference wherever they go and whatever they do. Thank you for letting me be a part of that. As we move forward, I'm confident that Capital is well positioned to build on our rich traditions, extend our reach, and further our impact. I feel blessed to be part of Capital's storied history and forever a member of the CAP fam. So thank you. At this point, I'd like to welcome Marty Taylor, Chair of Capital Board of Trustees, and Steve Balls, the Vice Chair, and I'll turn it over to them. Marty?
Thanks, Dave. Welcome, and thank you all for joining us here today. I stand here before you as a proud graduate of Capital of 1986, and so it's wonderful to see so many familiar faces and new faces as well as we move through this next transition here at Capital University. It really is an exciting time here at Capital University. First of all, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, our thanks to Dave. When Dave stepped in the role as president of Capital, not only did we ask him to do so on an interim basis for 1 year, but we also asked him as a non-traditional university president to lead us through perhaps the most challenging time of the university, a pandemic. After a year and a half, it was clear to us that Dave needed to be the permanent president for the next 4 years, as it was clear that he was the right person at the right time for Capital University. We are so thankful that we have had you guiding us for the last 5 years. Please, another round of applause for Dave Kaufman. As we announced Dave's retirement last December, the board began to deliberate on the qualifications and the attributes that we needed for the next president of Capital University. After many listening sessions with key stakeholders and multiple board meetings, we determined that we needed a president who would continue to lead Capital with an eye towards innovation, a president who understood the higher education landscape, a president who would honor our rich heritage of rooted and open, a president who would champion academic and inclusive excellence, a president who would continue to build on community, a president who would ensure institutional financial sustainability, and a president who would raise the visibility of Capital across the region, the state, and the nation. I asked Steve Balls, as vice chair of the board, to lead this national search. Other members who served on the search committee were, and if you're here, if you would please stand, Trustee Kim Shumate, Trustee Nick Shalak, Trustee Jeff Teal, Trustee Brian Prince, and Trustee Marty McDonald. We had 2 faculty who served on the committee, Liam O'Laughlin, Liam here, and Chad Payton. Our student was Segal Gamor, and staff member Stacy Hempel, as well as athletic director Daryl Bailey and law student Brittany Deutsch. The committee spent countless hours and days over the last 6 months together vetting and interviewing candidates. Thank you all for your incredible commitment. And at the end of that rigorous national search process, I am thrilled to announce that after a unanimous vote, we selected our 18th president of Capital University. And now, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I would like to announce the 18th president of Capital University, Dr. Jared R. Tice. Before Jared comes up to offer some words and share his initial impressions and vision around Capital University, I'd like Steve Balls to share some more words as well. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Marty, and thank you for all being here. I also want to lend my thank you to this outstanding presidential search committee. We devoted many hours in going through more than 100 resumes of applicants for this position. 100 resumes. You know, it shows the strength of Capital University and the strength of Central Ohio to attract such a wonderful pool. About 200 of you participated in some way in the presidential search process, whether it's filling out surveys, attending focus groups, meeting the candidates, and we thank you. This selection of Dr. Tice is a product of shared governance, a value that we hold so dearly at Capital University. Before I talk about Dr. Tice, I'd like to introduce his partner, Erica. Erica is a dance teacher. You are going to love meeting Erica. She has been out busy home shopping for the last 24 hours. Welcome, Erica. Thank you. Well, we wanted a president that could hit the ground running, and we found a president that could hit the ground running. Since 2018, Dr. Tice has been at Catawba University in Salisbury, North Carolina. It is a liberal arts university like Capital is at its heart. It is a university with a college with 1,500 students, like Capital, graduate and undergraduate programs, and like Capital, a church relationship with the Church of Christ. Prior to serving in his current position as Vice President and Chief Strategy Officer, he held other positions at Catawba University. Prior to that, he was Dean of Students for 7 years at Barton College. His accomplishments are numerous, and he is what we need to build on Dave Kaufman's success at Capital University. He and his team oversaw significant budget improvement at Catawba College, increasing enrollment even during the pandemic. Jared, that is quite an accomplishment. Likewise, he has improved retention. Get this, retention of students from first year to second year in 2021 was 62%. That increased to 77%. We've been proud of our retention increase at Capital University, but it is wonderful that there is room to go. He is innovative, he is strategic. There are a lot of people that are strategic, however, but he can put strategy into action. And he does it not on a top-down basis, but by building consensus for action. That is what we were so impressed with. He is going to be a great spokesperson for higher education at a time in the United States when higher education is sometimes under attack. You will love his engagement in the community and his engagement with students because he puts students first. But I'll tell you what has impressed me most with Jared, and that is that he lives the biblical injunction of Micah 6:8. What does the Lord require of you but to do justice, love mercy, and walk humbly with God? He understands that justice in higher education is access, opening the door to people of all backgrounds. He understands that mercy in higher education is meeting our students where they are. They will stumble at times. They may have mental health problems at times, but we will meet them where they are and giving them that healthy hand. And he understands humility. It is clear to me that this next presidency is not going to be about Dr. Tice. It's going to be about us working collectively together. I give you Dr. Jared Tice. Thanks, Jared. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Let me begin by offering my heartfelt gratitude to the Presidential Search Committee, the Capital University Board of Trustees, especially the board's leadership, and to the entire CAP fam for your trust in me and your deep and abiding love for this amazing university. I am honored and truly humbled to serve as the 18th president of Capital University. I must note that it's a bit surreal to be in a student union for this announcement. As a reflective practitioner, I was reflecting on my first year at Concord University, a small liberal arts college in southern West Virginia, and recognizing my first job being a student center manager in a student center, and now today, a university president being introduced in the student union. I'm also very grateful for President Dave Kaufman for his impactful leadership, your steady hand and unwavering commitment to Capital. It's said a couple times already, a non-traditional president. You are in the very tradition of what a Capital University president should be, and I'm honored to follow in your footsteps and the help that you've already given to me. Thank you. As I begin my remarks, I want to note that even though I am standing at this podium alone, I am not alone. I stand with every mentor, coach, teacher, professor, colleague, student, friend, and family member who has shaped my journey and formed and reformed who I am as a professional and as a person. And I share in this moment with each of them, both here, like Erica, and watching online. Their impact continues to guide how I lead and how I serve. And I know that in this moment, as I stand with my new CAP fam, that I am not alone. And every moment that follows will not be about me. It is and always will be about Capital, our students, our mission, and our shared future. Our university's origins are nearly 200 years strong, and we are boldly preparing for a third century, a place of deep tradition and constant discovery. Our university dares to be rooted and open, rooted in a legacy of transformative education, grounded in the values of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America, and open to the possibilities, innovations, partnerships, and ideas the future demands. Capital is more than a campus. It is a community of purpose. From our home here in Bexley, the undergraduate and graduate programs, including Trinity Lutheran Seminary, to our law school in downtown Columbus and across central Ohio and beyond, Capital is connected to one of the most dynamic and growing regions in the country, and we are called, more now than ever, to help shape that change with wisdom, with courage, and with care. And I assure you, Capital will be at the center of it all. I arrive at this moment in life because I believe deeply in the power of higher education to transform lives, not abstractly, not someday, but personally, tangibly, and now. And I believe Capital does this in a way that is both distinct and vital, empowering students to become purpose-ready and career-ready in a world that needs people who think critically, act ethically, lead compassionately, and serve others with vision and resolve. But what excites me most, what energizes me, is not only what Capital has been, but what Capital will become together. While we are just beginning to know each other, and you're just getting to know me, I want you to know that I am just as eager to get to know you, your story, your hopes for Capital, and why this university matters to each of you. Because when we understand one another, we build trust. And when there is trust, our impact is limitless and anything is possible. As your president, I will lead with an open heart and open door. I believe in shared leadership, in the wisdom of collaboration, in the importance of listening before acting, and in the truth that the best ideas often emerge from unexpected places. I do not see the presidency as a position of power or control, but as a responsibility of stewardship to this institution. What matters most to me is not the authority of the role, but the strength of the relationships we build and the vision we pursue together. This presidency, from day one, will belong as much to our students, faculty, staff, alumni, and trustees as it does to me. And we will lead together, rooted in trust, collaboration, and community that have long defined the Capital culture and the CapFan ethos. We will face each opportunity and challenge with pragmatic optimism, clear-eyed strategy, and a profound sense of joy and humility for the work ahead. We will be bold where boldness is needed, patient where it demands it, and always driven by a desire to do what is right, not just what is easy, for our students, for our mission, and for our shared future. Together, we will seek the answers that help us achieve the very best of our ideals and values: truth, inclusion, compassion, courage, justice, and hope. We will strengthen Capital by being rooted in who we are, an inclusive and student-centered university grounded in the liberal arts, committed to lives of service, and inspired by our Lutheran tradition that most prominently manifests with our Trinity Lutheran Seminary. And we will be open to innovation, open to new voices at the table, and open to the ideas that will move us forward in service to our students and our society. And on a personal note, to the faculty, staff, students, alums, and our neighbors in Bexley and Columbus who make this extraordinary community, I want you to know that my family and I are excited to make Capital and Columbus our home. We look forward to sharing in the life of this place, to walking its paths, attending its performances and games, worshiping and serving alongside you, and building relationships that will sustain the work ahead. Because I believe we are always at our best when we are in service to others. The path ahead will ask much of us. I am convinced from everything that I have seen, heard, and felt in these last few months that this community does not shrink from challenge, but it rises to meet it. And that we, together, can chart a course that honors our history and meets the moment we now face. That this is a place where students don't just attend class. They become leaders, artists, thinkers, builders, healers, and agents of good in this world. And when our students leave our classrooms, fields, and courts, and our care, and cross that graduation stage, they become CAP grads who lead with purpose in communities across this country and around the world, the living proof of Capital's promise and our most significant outcome. So let us begin with gratitude for those who have built our foundation and have long labored in the dedicated care of this amazing university, and with resolve to steward this institution wisely as we move into a third century of excellence. Let us lead together, rooted in our values and open to our future ahead. What lies ahead will take all of us, and I can't wait to begin together. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Tice, for those inspiring words. I love the pragmatic optimism. And at this point in time, I think we're all very much looking forward to that. As Steve mentioned, higher ed is being challenged, but Capital is thriving and will continue under your leadership. So thank you so much. Dr. Tice will join us officially on August 1st, but as has been said, and as you can see, he is already starting to get very involved here. He spent the morning with the board this morning at our board meeting, and so we're very much looking forward to you and Erica joining the Capital community. So thank you so much and welcome. And again, thank you all for being here. For those of you that are online, we thank you for joining us as well. And please join us for some refreshments and maybe spend some time to get to talk to Dr. Tice. Thank you.